Oh, welcome back to the... I lifted my arm. Hello, welcome back to the Anime is Beast. Today back with Sankaku Renai, Love Triangle Trouble. By the way, last part I was wondering like why the fuck is this common route 2? Well, looking at the scene viewer that I for some reason can already access in the main menu, that's because we have already passed the whole little sister current sister debacle and are now in the common route 2 named Kisu's Worries. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyways, the whole club is gathered in my room as we collectively play a dating game. The role of controlling our protagonist, Crucifix Zorskid Crucifix, falls upon me. So what girl are we snagging first?
どの子にするとか、なんか遊び慣れたイケメンみたいなセリフ。
ギャルゲの攻略はまずヒロインを決めて、その子と仲良くなるのが第一です。この辺は現実とそう変わりないですね。
現実にこんなアホ毛の女いないけど。わかる。そもそも髪の色も奇抜すぎだよね。これじゃ確実に指導問だよ。
Wanna try saying that again? Like, look at the... You two, look at the mirror, then say that again.
彼らが不思議なのは、このヒロインたちの妙な喋り方でござるな。なぜこの妹は現代人のくせに自分のことをわらわと呼んだり、兄のことを姉ちゃんなどと。
Just gonna ignore that comment. Guess we have to meet all the girls first and foremost. Okay, so... Looks like we can talk to our main girl, Akarin, in the classroom. For an exchange student, Laura is by the girls' restroom. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that she's German for some reason. So, the foreign exchange student Laura is by the girls' restroom, and seems to be in distress. Oh, the sportsy girl, Oshi, is practicing in the courtyard.
ちょっといいかな。こいつ、なんで女子たちがどこにいるか全部把握してるのかな。
Crucifix, Crucifix! Don't tell me you're a...
いや違うぞ。誤解だ。よく見てみろ。親友キャラだ。
Apparently the protagonist has a friend called Takeshi who gives him all the info he needs on the girls. Pretty sure I saw Oshi in the courtyard. Interested, why not go talk to her?
そっか、親友キャラが全部教えてたんだね。ヒロインの居所。
そうだ。主人公が女子の行動を逐一把握するようなストーカーなのではない。このゲームの主人公、宗介は親友から情報をもらっていたに過ぎない。
それって自分は手を汚さない余計最悪な人じゃないですか。
Those of you, Crucifix. Wish I could have fun luck with the ladies like you.
まずお前は女子のストーカーをやめろ。その情報自分で活用すればいいじゃん。たかしも頑張ろうよ。
Guys, we got a problem. A girl got hurt in the courtyard and collapsed. Why won't anyone go help her?
お前が行けよ。困ってる女子見かけたんならお前が助けてやればフラグだったんじゃん。
Dating sims are usually something you play alone, but playing them with a group can make even the smallest of things funny. Let's go with this girl. She has nice hair.
確かに攻略順は第一印象で決まる場合が多いですね。髪型が一番可愛い子が人気という傾向もあるかもです。
Oh, as we progressed with the heroine-specific events with her, we were betrayed. I'm getting my hair cut. It's time to say goodbye to the old me.
はあ、なんで切っちゃうの？あなたの一番の武器だったでしょうが。
I remember one game where I got really upset because a character cut her hair because I really, really liked her long hair. Wait, was that in an... I think it was in a game, but it was also in Katanagatari. I was really upset when... what was her name? Togame, that was her name. When Togame's hair was cut. Like, I got really upset at that. Like, she was still cute with her short hair, but she was way better with her long hair. Also, watch Katanagatari. It is 12 1-hour episodes, I think. Or like 40-minute like basically it's just 2 episodes in 1 episode, and they could have also spaced it apart with, hey, we have 2 episodes about one of the swords, and overall have 24 episodes. But they did it, hey, let's make like an episode about the sword, make each episode an hour, and it's really, really entertaining, and by God, the ending was amazing. Anyways,
なんでギャルゲヒロインってたまに断髪しちゃうかな。
progressed to the story, getting on friendly terms with all the different errands, when suddenly we end up at a turning point. I love Crucifix Souls get crucifixed the most! I got dibs on it first!
おう、これがシュラーバーでごちゃうか。
That's fucking scary.
テンプレですな。
I absentmindedly pick up the box and check the description. Pure love novel game. There's pure love.
これは複数のヒロインにいい顔をしていた場合に選択されるドシュラバルートですね。
Quite the predicament we're in. What should we do?
いや、どうするかってさ、自分がまいた種だろ。
What? Why are the girls all giving me death stares? It's giving me a really guilty conscience, and I don't like it. Our protagonist is sandwiched between the 2 girls, crying in his distress. What do you want me to do? I can't choose just one of you. You're both such important friends to me. It's impossible.
選べよ。
兄さん、分かってるよね。これはあかりん選ぶ流れだよね。まさかこんないい子を泣かせたりしないよね。
Prez, who do you think I should pick?
大事な決断を人任せにするな。
It's just a game, bro! Fine, I'll just have to make the choice myself! You know what? Go with Charged Friend, because Charged Friends do not get enough love.
ま、鉄板だな。
And also, by the way, I was told that apparently, Maho's voice actress, she's the same voice actress as Chihiro, I think it was, the editor in Wagamama High Spec. So, I am so down for a route now, because I really, really, really wanted a route for her in Wagamama High Spec, and I moved my arm too much again. Fuck. Ouch. Ah!
わかるぞ、宗介。私もビアンゴ派だ。過去の思い出がないヒロインなんて薄っぺらい。
これってさ、つまりお兄ちゃんは真帆先輩ってこと？
は？
What?
ああ、はいはい、把握。最近気になる子ってのがシーナなわけ。
Wait, hold up! This is just a game. Let's not go trying to compare it to reality. Right, Maho?
まあ、関係ないしな。
そうかな。こういう選択って案外リアルに直結するのかも。
They're using my own love life as joke material. Damn it! Christ, guys, if you're gonna tease us that much, I'll just restart, choose someone else.
え？
Huh?
あ、いや、別に変える必要はないだろう。この幼馴染も割と頑張ってるし。
It's obvious that she.
好きだ。
It's obvious that she was slightly bothered the moment he said that. Like, well, why? Okay. It's fucking game. Why is it so hard?
さあ、上がって上がって。第2部は私の部屋でしましょう。
本当にいいのか？こんなに大勢でお泊まりだなんて。
We were having such a blast playing games and chatting that it was nightfall before we knew it. Everyone was about to leave and none of us stopped. Apparently she hadn't had enough fun.
お泊まりイベントってことあるな。朝まで男同士の良さというものを語り尽くそう。
No, we can't.
はいはーい。今日は特別な日なのでそういうのはやりません。今日はね、恋バナをしましょう。 あ、用事思い出したわ。
There's nothing a geek fears more than those normie tier conversations. I'll excuse myself too.
すず、鍵かけてくれる？
What?
兄さん、ごめんなさい。ギャルゲの方は付き合ってあげたんだからいいでしょ？
いや、ナナル、そういう強引なのはちょっと。
巻き込まれてるのはむしろこっちなんですけど。最近ちょっと部室内の空気変だったもん。誰かさんが意識しすぎてなかなか来なかったりさ。私もちょっとだけ心配しちゃったかも。
They're talking about me and Kisu, obviously. The vagueness is probably because they don't want to cause a fuss. I'm aware of what I've done to them. I really am.
空気？
はて
Not everyone understands, it seems.
こっちも知らないまま振り回されるの嫌だしさ。だから、キス先輩。お姉ちゃんって呼んでもいいですよ。ぶっちゃけ、本当に好きなの？お兄ちゃんのこと。
One instantly falls silent at Nanaru's question. Kisu has already said she likes me and spends most of her day trying to hit on me. But I suppose that's why she's asking.
シーナ、ソウスケ、好き。どこが好き？あ、今のネタはですね、気づいてないようですから一から説明しますと。どこ？
Kisu glances over at me.
嘘をつけ。
What? Aren't you being, a little harsh there?
ソウスケ君の顔は、そうです。ギャルゲ主人公顔です。
I mean, you're not wrong. Because that's literally what he is. He's a Galge protagonist.
この背景に程よく溶け込みそうな自然さに惚れました。
Is it just me, or is that not a compliment?
エッジ CG では前髪でいい感じに目が隠れて自己主張しないところもグッドです。大変いい仕事です。
That is literally the worst kind of MC! Like, I want to be immersed in a story. Like, sure, it's not wrong to make the main character relatable and somewhat of an insert. Like, that's not wrong. But there should still be, like, a distinct personality. So he isn't just, like, a blank slate. Like, it's okay if you want to be like, okay, we want to be making sure that the main character, that the people can put themselves into the main character's shoes. Like, let's take Aokana. Masaya had a distinct personality. He also had a distinct look, and I perfectly well could put myself in his shoes. Same with Koki. No, not Koki. I mean, Koki and Wagamama High Spec had the same thing. What I'm talking about, what I mean is, I forgot the main character's name from Wagamama High Spec. Not Wagamama High Spec. Sarah the Witch. Let's see if I shop page. Where's the main character's name? Should be here somewhere. Hoshina! There we go. Hoshina Shuji. That was the name. So, like, the same thing was with Hoshina with Hoshina. He had a distinct personality. He also had distinct look. That was nice to have. Just makes the story better. Because the main character actually has like a personality. He does stuff. Anyways, yes.
Good job.
Just can't deal with this romance crap.
でもそれって可もなく不可もなくってこ
No, it sounds only bad.
と？いや、いいことですよ。だってエロゲの主人公が目力強くて個性的だったら感情移入しづらいじゃないですか。あのさ、今何の話だったっけ？恋バナ。カラの知ってる恋バナと違うってこじゃ。じゃあさ、
恋してると好きな人の顔を思い浮かべるって言うじゃん。
言う？
川の国ではあんまり。
言うの。で、お兄ちゃんの顔見ないで描いてみてよ。本気で好きならそれくらい余裕で。
無理ですね。
What? Could at least try or something?
場の悪い賭けはしない主義なので。
How is that unfavorable?
宗介くん、これで分かってくれましたか？勇気を出してもう一度言います。私はあなたのことが好きです。
いや無理だよ、この流れで勇気出しても。真面目に相手する必要はないぞ、宗介。
Yeah, I'm with her on that. Like, she said, okay, I like him, then just basically berates him for half an hour or something. Then like, yeah, I really like you. A whole...
おお、ついにラスボス登場ですね。最後に立ちはだかるのはやはり幼馴染ですか。
そういうのはもういい。周りがいちいち騒ぐから口出しは最小限にと抑えていたが、これだけは言わせてもらう。私の親友をあまり困らせるな。くさーい。いや、ナナル、今はさ、めちゃくちゃ重要なシーンでそんなおじさんみたいなくしゃみって。ごめん。ちょっと聞こえなかったから、真帆先輩、しかも聞き直した。
すみません。私もナナチンの怒号のせいで肝心な部分が。
私の友達をあまり困らせるな。ハードル下がった。とにかくノリだけで人を振り回しすぎだ。相手にその気がないならほどほどにするべきだ。
Kisa is an enigma to me. I know she keeps on going on about how much she likes me and practically sticks to me like glue at times, but it's hard to gauge how she really feels. No matter how coldly I brush her aside, she carries on like nothing happened.
宗介はそういうの一番苦手なんだ。昔からな。
Being said, I completely understand the expression on her face at this moment.
だいたいあまりやりすぎて宗介がまた部室に来づらくなったらキス先輩だって。
わかりました。
Nod is rather meek, especially considering she sees Maho as her rival.
これからもみんな仲良くできるよう、ほどほどに宗介くんを好きになりたいと思います。
They look less like romantic rivals to right now and more...
あっぱい。
いや、
What the fuck, Kara?
なんでいきなりそれ？今真面目な話してたでしょ？乳首。
せめてやるな。彼女たちはまだ恋バナの桃色空気に耐えられなかったようだ。
Someone save me from this hell, please. Just actually... no, I was gonna say just actually leave, but then I remembered the door was locked. But then I remembered there's a thing called kicking it in. Backwards. Wait, he actually fucking slept, didn't he? Wake, only to see that it's morning time already. Slept terribly due to the combination of staying up super late and all of us being crammed into Nanaru's room. Everyone else was out like a light. Not too surprising, considering we were playing games and watching anime for hours last night. I mean, you literally could have split it up like that was, when we talked girls, there was additionally to the sisters Akane, Maho, Shina, and Kara. So basically what you could have done is just split the girls up in two groups of two, and one goes with Suzu to her room and sleeps there, the other sleep in Nanaru's room, and Prez and... Still haven't memorized his name, Sosuke just prepares like a sleeping bag in his room for Prez and sleeps in his own room. Like, you could have literally done that. If you felt uncomfortable with Prez sleeping in his room, you could literally just have him sleep in the fucking living room. Who cares about Prez? He doesn't need anything. Pretty damn carefree when you got guys in the same room. It's almost like we're back in elementary school or something. But hey, if only children were allowed to hang out and have fun like this, then I don't mind being a child. Press moans and mumbles in his sleep.
やめろ。俺はホモじゃない。俺は。
What the fuck is he dreaming? Not gonna try to recommend BL animes to us non-stop last night. No wonder poor guy's having nightmares. I just really want some fresh air right now. Walk over to the doorway, slip on my shoes, when someone stops me.
どこか行くんですか？
Oh, I didn't know you were awake, Kisu. This again, huh? You can probably pick up on how awkward I feel right now. I'm just going for a bit of a walk.
私も行きたいです。
Ah, she's coming on to me! After everything we went through last night, too.
ついてっちゃダメですか？
Fine. There's only one reason her advance is troubling me so much. That's because she's not screwing around. She's actually that's because when she's not screwing around, she's actually fairly attractive.
昨日は最高の夜でしたね。ツーパンマン全話鑑賞会燃えました。
Two Punch Man? Really? Yeah, I know girls like shows like that too.
はい。イケメンマシンの師匠ラブなところはグッドです。
Fucking excuse me, what?
というか、お泊まり会って何でしょうね。何かいつもと雰囲気違いますよね、あれ。ああいうのすごく、なんというか、いいですよね。
Glance over at Kisu. The way she's speaking so enthusiastically around the face makes her more childish than Nanoru. In a good way, of course. Yeah, I'd love to do something like this again sometime.
マホチンと何かありました？
Suddenly shoots a serious question at me.
恋愛の話題とかになると、いつもマホチンとソウスケくんの態度が少し硬くなってましたから。
Surprised you could notice a tiny detail like that.
よく見てますよ、ソウスケくんのこと。
You got me. I admit I haven't put enough points into my concealment skill. A couple years back, Mao and I kind of had a thing going.
そういう雰囲気です。
Well, you know what I mean. Things went sour after certain incidents, so since then I've kind of tried to avoid the subject. Nanoru and the others have been pretty considerate about it. They never bring it up around me or anything. He said he had a thing going, but didn't he say that she just straight up rejected him? This is when it hits me. Kisa claims that she loves me, so after hearing this, won't she cry? Nah, she's actually smiling.
そんな重要な過去を話してくれてありがとうございます。マホチンとも仲良くやりたいので、最後の1年を最高の部活ライフにするためにはとても有益な情報でした。
Wanna be friends with her?
昨日のお泊まり楽しかったです。実はですね、私も告白しちゃいますけど、ああいうのほんと初めてではしゃいでしまいました。実は私、あんまり友達とかいなかったので。反応が普通！ここ衝撃の過去発覚シーンじゃないですか？
Well, I mean, Gisu, you're...
キス先輩って？
No, never mind.
言ってくださいよ。
Just, you know...
濁されました。
You're not very tactful and stuff. Come up with these ideas that seem like they came straight out of an eroge and try and force them on everyone. It makes me go like, yep, I've fucked up like that once before.
ここぞとばかりに言いますね。わかりました。私も言わせてもらいますよ、宗介くん。あなただって、内容がいいんだよとか言いつつ、パンチラ麻雀アニメのレッキーを進めてたじゃないですか。女子ちょっと引いてましたよ。
What? Panty shots are impossible in Saki anyway. Because none of the girls wear panties.
余計悪いですよ。
At this point, we both realized something. It was way more fun than talking about love and dating crap. Bet this is why both Nanoru and I thought something felt weird. No, Kisu? There's only a hunch, and I might only be imagining things. But when she first came to our club room, maybe she was actually nervous. She tried things she'd never tried before, hid her true self, and gave everything 110. All of it, all to fit in with our group of friends. It's not an easy thing for anyone to do. Making your first friends is a huge hurdle for every geek. Some things you have to fake a personality just to fit in with the group. So maybe all her talk about loving me and whatnot isn't as real as she lets on. Oh, steady there. Kisu. Catch your arms on reflex. Not only is this cliche, but it's also super awkward for me. How do I get through this? I'm the biggest nerd out there. I've had a girlfriend my entire life. There's nothing more awkward for me than romantic situations. But even I can get through this by making a joke, just like any good nerd knows how to. Man, if this wasn't Elga, you'd be asking me for a piggyback right about now.
すみません。徹夜明けで頭回りません。
You're not gonna say anything to that. Who are you? We're in the club room at the start of the break. Kisu, apparently, not having learned her lesson, wasting her time when approaching me.
サスケくん、今日お暇ですか？実は偶然、桜天帝原画展のチケットが手に入りまして。おお、来たー。
Everyone reacts excitedly to this easy-to-read development.
ああ、今日用事を思い出した。お兄ちゃんごめん、一緒に本屋行く約束今度にしよう。桜天帝原画展。すみません、私諸葛亮時代からすっごいファンなのでお邪魔でなかったら。すず？
これぞテンプレ展開というやつだな。いいだろう。我が輩たちも乗ってやろうではないか。我が輩たち結局彼女はできなかったけど、宗介との学園生活楽しかった。
You're acting like we're in one of those bad ends you get for not getting enough points with any of the heroines. Isn't it a bit early to be saying that? My club mates keep gleefully reenacting scenes from the dating sim we played the other day. Damn nerds. Think this is funny, huh?
マスター、ダメでござるよ。なぜ二人初めての
That stutter is ridiculously unnatural. For crying out loud, guys. Just cause you remember the scenes from the game we played doesn't mean you use them on me!
マホチン、いいですか？宗介くんをお借りしても。
なんで私にわざわざ許可取るんだ。からかってるだろう。
Compared to authentic flirting, this just looks like a game. That only makes it easier to deal with. But that only makes it easier to deal with. The fact that the mere idea of dating gets us all fidgety and restless just proves how inexperienced we are. It's early afternoon on the weekend. Oh, the sister's jealousy, apparently. There's the common rap we're in now. For some reason, even when we don't have school, we all just naturally conglomerate in the club room. That's what happened today. We're all chilling, watching each other's recommended anime. That wasn't that bad.
さすが一大ムーブメントを起こしたギャグアニメ。今見ても古さを感じぬな。
にしてもこのアニメ、声優さん豪華すぎだよね。
ああ、面白かった。たまには違うジャンルを楽しむのも風流でござるな。
It's getting fucking cold down here. I should have put on a jacket. Oh, my hands are freezing, but I need them to click! Everyone in the B team has such a wide variety of tastes in anime, which is largely why an event like this can work.
よし、次は誰の番だったっけ？
はい、私です。
Same here, Akane. Same
そう
here.
ですね。私が本日持ち込みましたのはこちら。
何ですか？
名作エロゲを原作とするアニメの DVD です。テレビでやってたやつですか？いえ、18禁の OVA です。
Get out! So it's fucking hentai! To the surprise of nobody. She's so far gone that off the rails doesn't even begin to describe it.
こんなもの学園で見ようとするな。没収。
あ、そんな、いや、ダメ、奪わないで。
Why do you have to turn everything sexual?
燃えませんか？立ちませんか？やっぱり昼下がりの団地妻風に断った方が良かったでしょうか？
キャラ設定の問題？
Suzu, this isn't funny. I'm really not thinking these guys are a good influence on Suzu.
次はナナルの番だよね。アイドラでいいの？
今日は魔法少女ものな気分なんだよね。
魔法少女。
アイドラの隣にちょっと古いやつあるからそれ取って。
Oh, I remember this. That's the first anime DVD we bought together.
そうそう。お年玉出し合って買ったやつ。なんか時々すっごく見たくなるんだよね。
It does have an odd charm to it.
そうなんだ。この DVD でいいの？
Suzu gets up from her seat close to the shelf and pulls out the DVD next to Dolla. Cardboard cases are the standard now, but this one's in a big old plastic case. Yeah, that's it.
ごめん、すず。セットしてもらってもいい？うん、いいよ。しょっと。
She walks over to the game console we were using as a DVD player and takes out the disc of the show we were just watching. Then, with the other hand, she opens up the case of the Magical Girl anime. The disc flips from Suzu's hand with the case giving direct chase. Unfortunately, the case smashes right onto the now floor DVD. And then DVD is cracked right in two.
DVD!
How can you meme on a moment's notice like that?
場の空気を読みました。読み込みすぎ。ごめんなさい、兄さん。なる。どうしよう。
She picks up the broken DVD, her hands trembling. She seems to be on the verge of crying at any moment.
そうだ。弁償します。いや、そんないいよ。わざとやったわけじゃないし。そういうわけにはいきません。弁償させてください。大丈夫だって。ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, don't worry about it, seriously.
大げさなんかじゃないもん。だってこれ、兄さんとナナルの大事なものなんでしょ？いやいや、そこまでしてもらうのは悪いって。悪くない。悪いのは私だもん。
Under the night, I try to calm her down, but her eyes keep getting more teary. Unsure what to do, I walk over to her, but someone else has already beaten me.
すず、落ち着け、な。
Moho was one step ahead of me. She's comforting Suzu, patting her gently on the shoulder.
でも私、兄さんたちの大事なもの。
At least it wasn't a limited edition! I got an achievement for that! Moho's comforting just makes Suzu quiver even more. Nanduru sees this, then turns to me confused and looking for answers. What does she expect from me? I'm just as stumped as she is.
泣くでない。子守へ妹2号。どれ、面白いものを見せてやろう。
どのようなものでござるか？
じゃーん、爆死した10連ガチャのスクショ。
自爆。
Friends, you're supposed to be helping!
ぶっちゃけ10連程度じゃ面白くないですね。やるなら100連ぐらいしてくれないと。
Someone managed to cry before Suzu did. Yeah, I'll just forget about him. Don't want to complicate the situation even more. So, that's right, Suzu will stay upset for the rest of the day, so probably a while after that. There's only one thing we can do, really. Nanduru, how about we just let her pay us?
いやでもこれ結構古いし、なんかそこまでしてもらうのも悪い気がするんだけど。というか、そもそも DVD 交換してってお願いしたの私だから、私にも責任が。
If we don't let her, she's just gonna keep feeling guilty. She only continues to stare dejectedly at the floor, the shattered DVD in her hands. Nanduru then breathed a sigh before forcing a cheerful voice to lighten the mood.
わかった。じゃあ、弁償してもらおうかな。すず、それでいい？
Her face lights up almost instantly. It's like she's been revived. You can tell she's more than delighted.
ありがとうございます。ちゃんと新しい DVD を買って返しますから。すず、敬語戻ってる。ごめんね。それでよし。
Suzu sighs in evident relief from seeing Nandaru's smiling face. Considering Suzu's personality, it makes sense she'd feel bad about not taking what she sees as proper blame.
ねえしかしながらこの町って DVD 売ってるお店あったでごじゃるか？
駅前のお店はゲームとかと一緒に売ってた気がするけど、あそこならずいぶん前に潰れたぞ。そうなの？
You didn't know that?
引っ越してきてからほとんどうちと学園の往復だけだから。
Oh yeah. A lot of our free time is spent watching anime at the house.
宗介たちはこういう DVD はどこで買ってるんだ？
Anime stop, I guess. There's what about an hour away by train, and they sell all kinds of anime stuff.
だいたいそこだよね。特典もついてくるし。じゃあ私そこ行ってくる。
それなら私も一緒にいいか？欲しい本があるんだ。
私も行きたい。新刊買いたい。カラもついてくでごじゃる。あ、私も。
Next thing I know, the entire club has their hands in the air.
では明日は B 県の一環として遠征とシャレ込もうではないか。
イエーイ。ヒューヒューでごじゃる。
I'm not sure this counts as an expedition, Prez.
いいじゃんいいじゃん、細けいこと。
So basically, the long and short of it is the whole club is going out on the shopping excursion.
絶対見つけないと。
In contrast to most of our glee-filled faces, however, Suzu is stern and exudes determination. I hope she doesn't wear herself out over this.
到着。
Tired.
おっきい。今のもう少し。
Hush you! Even though she's behind me, I managed to cover her mouth as quick as lightning. I think I finally learned to predict when she's about to do something stupid!
お兄ちゃん、キス先輩、なんか気持ちよさそうにしてるよ。
What?! I swiftly removed my hand from her mouth!
まさか往来で窒息プレイだなんて。
Me neither! Cause I don't! Ah, fucking hell, she's too unpredictable! I still don't have a complete grasp on her movements!
宗介、さすがに人目のあるところでそういうことは。いや、人の趣味に口を挟むのもどうかと思うんだが、さすがに不審がられるというか。
こういう時、どういう顔したらいいのかわからないの。身内として。
How'd they even conclude that this is my fetish?
大丈夫大丈夫。私、お兄ちゃんがどんな性癖でもお兄ちゃんだと思ってる。犯罪に走らなければいいと思ってるから。首絞めオナニーで事故死だけは勘弁してほしいけど、それ以外は犯罪じゃなければ大丈夫だから。ね。
I don't want to die that way either! That soft, understanding smile on her face just makes it 10 times worse!
このお店、いつできたんですか？3年くらい前？そうなんですか。本当に。
Hold on! What is that? Can I like zoom in? Ah shit, I can't. I wanna like zoom in on this part because by god, look at that. Anyways, she mutters to herself as she looks around the store. The differences between the current dad and the one she knew must be making her feel uneasy.
じゃあ、以降は自由行動ってことで。カラも探索に出るってこと。
I quite like her outfit, actually. It's rather adorable. Kata and Akane walk further in, following their objectives, and making a beeline for that section.
DVD どこにあるのかな？こっちにあるよ。店の奥。
Oh my god, hold up. Hold up.
シーンジャンプを実行するわよ。
Hold up.
DVD どこにあるのかな？
Oh, come on, I thought that was, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I mean, is working there. Oh, that does look like the short girl from Working.
こっちにあるよ。あ、あり
There
が
you
と
go.
う。でもナナルも見たいものがあるんじゃ。じゃあちょっと付き合ってよ。すずもなんか欲しい本とかあるんじゃ。でもそれじゃあここに。いいから無限の彼方へ。さあ行くぞ。
Then none of her disappear into the bookstore. Disappear into the store, chatting all the while. This now means that everyone has dispersed. Well, don't want to bother him. They're getting along rather well, so I think I'll wait a bit before I go and join them. So I head over to the merchandise section to kill some time.
パピシアちゃんの悪気欲しいが。
There I find Press standing in front of a shelf, groaning to himself in agony. Find something nice?
おう、実はパピシアちゃんの悪気を見つけたのだ。
Too expensive?
1000円。いやー、悩むな。
Remind me, how much did that gacha the other day cost you again?
1万。
Oof. I could edit in the Roblox damage sound, but in order to edit it in, first off I would have to edit, second off I would actually have to download that sound. I do not want that sound anywhere on my computer, even for a tenth of a second. He can spend 10,000 yen on that, but 1,000 for a measly keychain is too much.
いやー、悩むな。
Well, I'll leave that up to you. Get the hell away from him and move over to the books section. If I stick around that attic too much, I'll catch his disease.
ひょいひょいひょいひょいっと。
Clunk, 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 clunk. Buying a lot of books there.
今時はエロゲのノベライズやコミカライズも結構出てるので。
Cool, cool. Fine. So you're buying all of them?
実際にプレイして気に入った作品だけです。こちらを買いすぎてエロゲを買えなくなったら本末転倒なので。
There's a mountain of paperbacks and manga volumes in her basket. There's a wide variety of genres in there. Front covers showing everything from a typical cutesy girl reaching toward the viewer to the more hardcore stuff like imprisoned female knight with torn clothes covered in slime.
サウスケ君も気になる本がありましたらお貸ししますよ。
No, thank you. I was just on my way to look at the magazine, so catch you later! I get the hell out of there. I worried she might follow me, but seems she's too preoccupied scouring the shelves for eroge-related stuff. I admire how passionate she is about her hobby, but not to the point where I willingly read one of her porn-filled books and discuss it with her. Moving on to the magazine section.
まだ決まんないの？でもどれがいいのかわからなくて困るでごじゃう。
だからさ、そんなに悩まなくても。
Also, while I'm at it, I also really like Maho's outfit.
お二方は買うものは決まったでごじゃうか？
当然。今日は黒ずんだたまこ先生の新刊のために来たようなものだし。
私はゲーム雑誌。
決まっておらぬのはカラだけでごじゃう。
裁縫初心者なら初心者向けから始めたら？
初心者向けでもいろいろあるから困るのでごじゃう。
What are you guys up to? Two of them are talking rather spiritedly about something. I see several cosplay-related magazines in Kara's hands.
衣装作りの本を買って、じゃ、魔法殿をコスプレ界に引き込もうと。
いや、だから私は着ないって。
And you're still trying to get her to do that?
宗介頼む、助けてくれ。
魔法殿、そのようなことを申さず、このカラ、誠心誠意心を込めてじくじく夜なべして作るので、ぜひに。
だから私じゃなくて他の人に来てもらえばいいじゃないか。ほら、茜先輩とか。
茜殿は ちょっとイメージより
And what about you a couple weeks back? Democracy at its limits! Has its limits.
興味ないから。
There you go. She straight up declined.
でも、どういうキャラ？
このキャラでござる。
Kinda surprisingly intrigued. Looks at a feature on a fighting game in one of Cars magazines.
確かに似合いそう。
あかね先輩？
やっぱり茜殿もそう思うでござるか？
お主も良い目をしておるな。
いえいえ、お代官様ほどでは。
What the hell is with this archaic dialect flirting thing they've got going on here?
勝手に話を進めないでほしいんだが。なあ、宗介。
Yeah, Akane, you can't force her to do something she doesn't want to.
宗介。
My opinion is, if you're gonna make Mao wear one of those costumes, make it the string one that's barely...
宗介。
You're gonna break my arm!
お前というやつは本当に。
Wait! Again! You're gonna break my arm! Please stop! I tapped the floor to signal my withdrawal, but Mao doesn't loosen up her hold at all. Within seconds, all the store staff come gathering around us to see what the fuss is about. That's the Hishigi Jujigatame? Ah, damn, she's pulling it off flawlessly! She must be a fucking judo master! Yo, someone grab a camera! What's with those crazy hairdos? Does this shop have a dress? Does this shop have a dress code? Or could you stop that? There's an anime shop, isn't there? Why the heck are all these goofs? Why the heck do all these goofs look like they time traveled here for the last century? Well, a while later, I managed to break free. Mao, on the other hand, gets accosted by all these rabbit store assistants begging her for photos. Eh, better than them getting angry at us, I guess. I'm beat. Free to go, I wander over to the DVD corner. I wonder if those two successfully found what they were looking for.
やっぱり他のお店にも在庫ないんですか？
I'm really sorry, this product is already out of print. So, if we have none left in stock, there's nothing we can do.
そうですか。すみません。ありがとうございます。
Store assistant walks off as my two sisters stand there dejected. They didn't have it.
いやー、実はその通りでさ、系列店とかもいろいろ探してくれたんだけど、ないんだって。
Well, it is a pretty old show.
しょうがないよね。すず、探してくれてありがとう。今日はもう、いや、私、絶対見つける。見つかるまで探すから。
If they don't have it here, I doubt any brick or mortar store will.
ネットの通販とかは？
You think they'll still have new copies? Oh, actually, we might be able to find it used. It'll be cheaper too. Want to do that?
ダメです。人のものを壊して中古で返すなんて、そんな鬼畜生みたいな真似できません。
Seriously? This is monstrous of all words to describe it!
それに兄さんが良くても、あの DVD はナナルのものでもありますから。
いや、私は別に中古でもいいよ。再生さえできれば。
ダメなの。
I mean, it's our only shot. There's a problem. Suzuki really can be stubborn at times. I don't think she'll head home without a new copy of that show at this rate.
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、こっち来て。
Oh! She grabs my arm, my sleeve, and drags me to the CD section. Fortunately, Suzu is busy looking something up on her phone, so she doesn't notice us.
すず、大丈夫なの？なんかすごい思い詰めた顔してるけど。
You think so too?
見える。私が詫びとして土下座しろって言ったら、マジでやりそう。
Yeah.
脱衣麻雀やろうって言ったら、断れなさそう。
What kind of look is that?
でもいざ始まったら、すずが親番で連チャンして真っ先に飛ばされたお兄ちゃんが全裸になりそう。
Where's this going? Nobody wants to see me naked. Do you want to see me naked or something?
そういうわけじゃないけど、メンツが私とスズと母さんとお兄ちゃんだったら、お兄ちゃんが脱ぐしかないでしょ。
Have you considered just not playing strip poker in the first place? Things are veering way off topic, so I try and bring us back on course.
で、どうするのお兄ちゃん。
Are there any other stores around here that sell anime DVDs?
ここより品揃えがいいとこあったら、とっくにそっち行ってるでしょ。
Right, that's a very fair point. I peek at Suzu through the gap of the shell in the shelves. She's fiddling around on her phone, with that gravely serious face. She won't give up. I know that for certain.
スズ、私が怒ってるように見えてんのかな。それであんなに必死に。
No, I doubt it.
けど。
She peeks over at Suzu too, and awkwardly scratches her cheek. She's worried about her own action. She's worried that her own actions might be the reason why Suzu's so desperate. It's not your fault, Nanoro.
慰めならいらないよ。
I'm not. Both of my sisters like the palm of my hand, so that's why I'm sure of it. Suzu's always been the responsible type, see? That's why she won't be able to face this properly until she's replaced it. The guilt she feels from breaking it is that strong.
そう言われれば、昨日からスズ、私たちとあんまり目を合わせないようにしてるような気が。
I think she's also worried about us being mad at her. That's why she won't give us a second-hand DVD. She doesn't think that's acceptable as an apology.
お兄ちゃんはわかるけど、私も？
Oh, absolutely. Your family to her too. Surprised, Nanoro takes a long hard look at me before eventually casting her gaze at the floor.
お兄ちゃん、本物のお兄ちゃんなんだね。
Huh?
いや、こっちの話。で、どうすんのこれから。
She's back to smiling again. A stark change from her face 2 seconds ago, but now's not time to be worrying about that. Right. There's no easy solution.
兄さん、ナナル。
That's when Suzu comes walking toward us.
ごめん、私ちょっと地元に戻るね。遅くなるかもしれないから先に帰ってて。
え、なんで？
地元の方に商店街よりもっと小さいけど DVD とか扱ってるお店がいくつかあるみたいなの。もし
Will they?
わからないけど探してみようと思うんだ。お待たせでござる。
探してた DVD は見つかったか？
Right as we were discussing it, the rest of the group comes back, having finished their purchases. Didn't have any in stock. Apparently it's out of print too.
だから私地元に戻って小さなお店を探してみようと思うんです。
大都市の大きい店より、田舎の小規模の店の方が在庫があるパティ狙い。
はい。あ、でも一人で探しますから大丈夫です。
Everyone's coming. Paul throws a questioning glance my way, and nod back in response. Our only option is to see if Suzu will let us come with her.
そうか。じゃあ、私も一緒に探していいか？
大丈夫だよ。せっかくのお休みなんだし、魔法姉ちゃんも行きたいところとかあるでしょ？
ないわけじゃないけど、せっかくだしな。B 犬の活動として地元の隠れた名店探しっていうのも面白そうじゃない？
ちょっと楽しそう。からの音もするでござる。宗介くんの妹は私の妹も同然ですから。私も
Just like that, everyone has their hands in the air.
では B 県活動第2部緊急特集希少 DVD の新品は存在するか？
水曜スペシャル？
Does anyone even know what that is nowadays? The group heads back down and we decide to check out all the stores Suzu found one by one.
はい。
この店はダメだったか。
次に行くでござる。
But at the next store... Do they have it?
BL アニメの DVD 初回限定版が安売りしてる。
Oh, fucking course! And at the next store too. Yeah, we know it's hentai.
探していたタイトルを見つけましたが、缶が違いました。すみません。
You're actually looking?
当然です。未来の義妹のためですから真面目に探します。なのに宗介くんに疑われていたなんて。先輩、ひどいでこちゃう。
最低。
Don't you start! At the next store,
ないね。
shops that sell anime DVDs are scarce in these rural areas. As popular as the anime we're looking for is, not many shops around here will leave shows sitting on their shelves for years. She drags her feet, looking like she's about to cry any moment. I can't blame her. As her brother, I want to do something to help, but I don't know what I can do.
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、すずに声かけてあげてよ。かわいそすぎるって。
Don't need Nanaru to spur me on. When Suzu started crying when we were little, I'd always make her laugh. That was my duty as her big brother. Should be any different now that we're older. Now, for some reason I have no idea how to cheer up my depressed little sister. God damn it! What would I have done before? Can't remember ever getting this confused over it.
急に面白いことをしろと言われて戸惑う新入社員を見ている気分なのだが。
無茶ぶりされてる感バリバリ。
先輩なら大丈夫でござる。一発芸の一つや二つ隠し玉として持っているはずでござる。弾ならありますよ。下の方に2発。放置プレイ。
Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? I'm not in the mood to respond to her dirty ass jokes. Something more important I need to do. Hey Suzu, look over here! Boo! I built the Sosuke special funny face. If this were manga, she'd burst out laughing in the next panel. As a matter of fact...
いまいちだな。
金一つ。
ごめん。
Ah! It's like the Lance of Longitude. Stabbed me right in the gut. What the fuck is that? Lance of Longitude. What the fuck is the Lance of Longitude? Lance of Longitude. Fuck is that supposed to be? The only thing that shows up is Longinus. Oops! Fuck! I'm sorry! The mouse apology especially. Oh, it hurts! I therefore conclude that one should only make a funny face if they are prepared for social suicide.
先輩、大丈夫
ダメ、カーラ。
ごじゃ。
こういう時、BL 漫画では都会の超高級マンション住まいの幼馴染かっこ男が宗介の危機を察して駆けつけてくれるパターン。邪魔。
なるほどでごじゃる。
That's not gonna happen! My only childhood friend here is Maho, period!
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、何こんな状況で告白してんの？ち、かくなる上は真帆を男にするしか。
Yeah, run! Maho quickly jumps back, trembling. Please, why are you imagining that?
というか、それは BL と呼ぶのか？我が輩微妙に納得できぬのだが、いや、興味があるわけではなく、単純なる疑問として。
そうだよね。元は女の子ならホモっていうのおかしくない？
何よ今さら。キャラを女体化した後で男かける女にしても BL と扱う腐女子たちの深淵のごとき懐の深さを知らないな。
You're right, I don't think I understand the mind of a fujoshi. And I sure as hell don't want to.
真の腐った女子たるもの、男も女も有機物も無機物も、存在するありとあらゆるもの、すべてをホモにしてみせる。
だるいという自らのアイデンティティをかなぐり捨てただと？
I'm very, very scared of Akane.
本気だ。
オーラが、ダークなオーラが見えるでごじゃる。
What is even happening here? Akane has launched into one of her BL tirades, but I have other priorities. I have to cheer up Suzu somehow.
くまくするでごじゃる。
Let's call it a day and try another day. I feel like. Basically, like, do some research at home. Because just wandering about just seems useless. To me, personally. So that's enough. Let's go home. You're gonna wear yourself out if you keep this up. Look, you'll be able to find it fine online. It's easy to find used stuff.
本当に兄さんはそれでいいの？
Sure, as long as it works. That's Nanuru's position too. Isn't that right?
あ、うん。元はといえば、私が横着せずに自分で DVD 交換してればよかったんだし、鈴だけのせいじゃないよ。
Nanuru's consolement doesn't seem to have lessened Suzu's feelings of guilt any. She's staring at the ground with a frown on her face. Nanuru does the exact same now, entirely unsure of how to handle the situation. Craft is getting awkward.
どうしてやめるんだそこで。もう少し頑張ってみろよ。
Rick Astley! Really now? Well, I'm gonna keep you up! Never gonna let you down! Never gonna run around and desert you! Okay, I'll stop.
もうちょっとのところなんだから。
Get the fuck out of here, Kara! Why?
大事なことは本気だったかどうかだ。
何を言われてもイライラしない。
Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I mean, if they gotta keep it going past the desert you, I gotta keep singing. That's just the rule, you know.
諦めるな。
Really, Maho? You didn't have to join them, you know.
じゃあ、あと一個だけお店見てみようよ。
She broke the rotation!
でも、これ以上は。もうここまで来たら、あと1店舗くらい誤差みたいなもんだって。端数切り捨て、死者誤入、先っぽだけならセーフ？
That is absolutely not safe! Okay. So which shop are we closest to right now?
ここかな。小さい本屋さんだけど CD もちょっと扱ってるみたい。
Let's head on over there then.
あったよ兄さん。
Bring it, Suzu! She nods over and over as the bag in her hand containing the anime swings back and forth. It's crazy to think this was the shop we found it in. It was way smaller than the one at the station, and we entered with zero expectations. But lo and behold, there it is. There it was. On a rack in the corner of the store.
本当によかった。
よかったな、鈴。
まったく世話を焼かせてくれますね。あ、今の姉キャラっぽい感じでしたね。ふふふ、これで妹のハートをゲッチュ。
There's the door. Get the fuck out, Sheena.
古っ。
Yes.
せめてもう少しアクティブに突っ込んでくれませんか？なんかこう寂しいです。
By the way, can you just talk about what the fuck her outfit is? It's like, hey, it's supposed to be a somewhat more a sailor uniform on the somewhat more sexual side, but then like because it's so form hugging and because of this, but then they decided, hey, we just gotta cut a hole in there so we can see cleavage for no apparent reason.
返事すらしてくれなくなった。
Thanks for coming with us, guys. Seriously.
皆さん、本当にありがとうございます。
She gives everyone a deep bow.
付き合ったなんてとんでもないでござる。いろんな本屋さんを見れて楽しかったでござるよ。
確かにこの町にこんなに本屋が存在していたとは。
盲点ってやつだな。これから本を探すのが楽しくなりそうだ。
One by one, they rebuke, telling her how much fun they had. I really am lucky to have such great pals. Sure, I'm glad we found it, though.
兄さん、ナナル、これ
presents the bag to us, and hand is outstretched, head bowed.
私の不注意で壊してしまって、本当にごめんなさい。
Nanaru signals me to the bag with her eyes. I respond by slapping her lightly on the back. Go on, Nanaru.
私が、お兄ちゃんが受け取った方が。
Nanaru.
よし、わかった。
She takes the bag from Suzu. I'm guessing she picked up on what I was trying to get at.
はい。ちゃんと返してくれてありがとう。こっちこそ、本当にごめんなさい。ずっと言ってるけどさ、そんなに壊したこと気にしなくても。だって、DVD、兄さんとナナルの思い出の品だったのに、そんな大事なもの、壊しちゃって。いや、まあ、思い出はあるけど、そんなに気に病むほどのことじゃないよ。でも、私が逆だったら、許せないかもしれないから。だからせめて、新品で返したくて。そう？私は、もし逆の立場だったとしても、鈴は許してくれたと思うよ。で、私が今の鈴みたいになってたんじゃないかな。どうしようどうしようどうしようって悩んで悩んで、絶対に新品で返さなきゃって思って必死になる。お金じゃないもんね、こういうのってさ。
Suzu right now might be pondering what Nanaru just said to her. Those words are true feelings, or was she just trying to cheer her up? Hey, Suzu.
だからってわけじゃないけど。
Nanaru continues talking faster than I can say something.
もし今後何かがあって、私が鈴の大事なものを壊しちゃったら、その時は、許してくれる？いや、さすがにわざと壊したりとかするつもりないけど、不可抗力というか、うっかり的な感じで壊しちゃう可能性がないとは言えないじゃん？ということで、ここは一つ貸しの前払いってことで、お願いできる
？Suzu finally nods. Her eyes are still teary. There's a clear smile on her face now.
収まるべきところに収まったって感じだな。
Yep. Today has been a wild ride. It's had its ups and its downs, but I feel like Suzu and Nanaru are closer now because of it. Just have to hope they don't get too terribly close to the point where they gang up to tease me.
どうしたの？あの駄菓子屋さん、まだあったんだ。
Follow a line of sight, see a small shop with no sort of signage. You'd think it was just somebody's house, if not for the rows of candy visible through the open door.
あの店閉店してなかったか？
店主のおばちゃんが体調を崩して一時期閉めてたけど復活した。茜殿、詳しいでごじゃるな。私の仕入れ先。いつもどこでそんな大量にお菓子を買ってるのか気になってたんですが。
I wonder how much money she spends on sweets and how the fuck she finances all that.
まさかこのような近場に店があったとは。
私も驚いてる。行きつけの店のそばに本屋があったなんて知らなかった。
Seems everyone's learning a few new things about the town today. If it weren't for the whole DVD thing, we might have never known this place was back in business. In some sense, just breaking out DVD did cause some good.
兄さん、お店寄ってもいい？
Sure, I don't mind. I'm in the mood for some candy anyway.
私、駄菓子屋って入るの初めてかも。そうなのでござるか？
I never took you to any?
なかったよ。多分、私がこっち来る前に潰れたって話してくれたじゃん。そういえば、私が引っ越すちょっと前に閉店しちゃったような。6年くらい前におばあちゃんが入院。
入れ違いの形になってしまったのだな。
私、駄菓子屋って来てみたかったんだよね。こう、割烹着をつけて膝に猫乗せたおばあちゃんに、いらっしゃいって言われるってさ。
Wow, that's way too stereotypical.
優しいおばあちゃんが店長さん。おお、期待しちゃいますよ。
other than kinda giddily lead the way into the store.
ごめんください。
I have several questions. Gas mask lady. Breathing sounds. Wait a second. I don't fucking know. Just Darth old lady or something. I don't fucking care. That lady looks like some... That lady looks so big, her pussy's probably haunted! But seeing this little lady, so she looks up there and none of her starts shaking like a vibrating phone.
ガタガタブルブル。生娘を売り飛ばしそうな外観をされています。せめて前の処女だけは守りたい。
What the fuck was that line? Shit's great.
な、かませ犬的に一番にやられる感じ
Exactly.
助けてくださいでごじゃ
Why would you ask him to shave you? Bad joke. Nandru isn't the only one trembling. They all are. Me included. Oh, have you run out of candy already?
まだあるけど近くまで来たから友達
How are you able to converse with her normally? It sounds like they're doing a drug deal.
では我が輩これにて失礼
Oh no, you don't!
やだーだってこのままだと我が輩ヒャッハーされて種もみとか命とかいろいろ持っていかれる
And so you're going to leave your friends to die? Please, take your time.
ありがとうございます。どれにしようかな。
How are you acting normal in this situation?
どうしたの兄さん。具合悪いの？
What's the matter with you? How can she remain so composed in front of this eldritch abomination? I've actually never seen illustration of some eldritch thing. Oh, I suppose Cthulhu counts as eldritch? Oh yeah, apparently Cthulhu counts as eldritch. And by God, these are all fucking ugly. I did the thing again. I'm so sorry. Wait. That is a woman, isn't it? Breathing sounds, breathing sounds. Why? Why does she look like she just blasted through the desert on a hover bike? In fact, she'd look right at home in the desert. Why she... She'd also look right at home if she were swinging a saber of light around. Yes.
変な兄さん。
Am I though? Because this is not the same old lady I remember. She was much more normal. Quite a lot of surgery done. Did you check with your doctors what they did to you? You didn't get some face transplant or something, did you?
ああ、懐かしいな。誰にしよう。この状況で駄菓子が目に入るか？
何気にすずって強い子だよな。
The only thing I think of when I first saw her again was, wow, she's gotten so big, and wow, she's so pretty now. It seems that she's growing in other areas as well.
ああ、懐かしい。これ、よく食べたな。
Huh? Oh, wait, they still make this yogurt thing! Holy cow!
この薄焼きせんべい好きだったな。
この歌舞伎揚げとやらは何なのでごじゃろうか。はっ、もしや食べるとかの信長公のような歌舞伎者になれるのでごじゃろうか。カーラはもう十分かぶいてるよ。そうでごじゃるか。テレテレ。
Don't think that was a compliment.
おお、この粉ジュース。この粉を水に溶かさず直に口に入れるのが我が輩流の楽しみ方であった。
Welcome to the club, Prez. I would also do that sometimes. I like for some reason, for some time we would have like these where like little pellets where you literally just took some water, just put the pellets in, just stirred it a bit. Like they were like these tiny little things, and basically you'd have tea, and I would literally just eat them. It kind of actually looked like some great brand of dog food. I actually ate dog food before at a friend's place. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why we did that. It was like one day we decided, you know what? Let's try some fucking dog food. That was back when I was in like... Was it... Actually, I think it was kindergarten even. Yeah, it was kindergarten. I haven't seen Daniel since then. Anyways,
むせません、その食べ方。
一度鼻から粉を吹き出したこともあったな。
never had happened to me. I'm just a superior human apparently. For the brief period of time after entering, I was too startled by the old lady's apparent class change to notice anything. But I went to the store a ton as a kid. Seeing candy around me surfaces old memories, and before I know it, I'm looking around, oohing and eyeing.
わ、なにこれ。なんかかわいい。着色料すごそうだけど、見た目カラフルでかわいい。
Wonder why these people always make candy so colorful and stuff.
わかんないけど、でも、オーガニックがなんとか、みたいな茶色一色なやつよりは、見てて楽しいよね。こう、宝箱みたいでさ。
Her eyes are sparkling in excitement. Her desire for candy seems to have trumped her fear from earlier.
これと、これと、あ、これもください。ありがとうございます。早速、いただきまーす。なにこれ美味しい。なんかこう、すごく体に悪そうな感じがするけど美味しい。それが駄菓子の魅力。あかね先輩が通う理由もわかるな。うまうま。
She brought a bucket load of candy and is now proceeding to shovel it all into her stomach.
このパリパリした分厚いポテチみたいなの美味しい。
I used to love those too.
いいなぁ。こんなお店が家の近くにあったとか。あ、それ美味しそう。一口ちょうだい。
Hey, don't eat them all!
ゴチになりやーす。
Her cheeky grin is still more than visible through the hand she's using to cover her mouth. Seeing how good of a mood she's in right now makes me realize how much the whole DVD thing must have weighed on her mind. In retrospect, she hasn't flipped out at me that much today. That's rare for her. It took a lot to get there, but the DVD situation now resolved. She's very evidently back to her usual self. Anything else you want another? I'll buy for you.
え、マジで？いくらまでなら OK？ バナナおやつに入ります？
100 yen max, baby. You bet I'm breaking the bank.
うわ、100円までとか成功。と、普段なら思うとこだけど、駄菓子100円分ってなると結構買えそうな気になるから不思議だよね。
100 yen is all you need to be spending like royalty here. The excitement has shot up. It's a little different from our usual day as the B team, but we all continue to enjoy the snacks and relive our childhoods. These milk rice cookies taste exactly the same as I remember them tasting when I was a little... Oh, we're in her perspective all of a sudden. Fucking warn me. These milk rice cookies taste exactly the same as I remember them tasting when I was a little girl. They're all crunchy and slightly sweet. I'm probably imagining it, but I honestly feel like they tasted better back then.
お兄ちゃん顔きなこだらけ。
You have to go and make me laugh, you little snot! Lisa and Nando are picking out candy, laughing and giggling as they do. I guess me breaking their DVD really wasn't a big deal, like they kept saying to me.
私だったら許せないかもしれないのに。
Nando is so carefree and positive, a lot like Nissan in that regard. Honest to goodness, she seems like the one who's his real sister right now. I know that people always say couples tend to become like each other after years of being married. But how much of that applies to siblings, I wonder?
ダメダメ。弱気になっちゃう。
Like, the thing is, from the younger years, sure, he mainly interacted with Suzu, and that built, like, a bit of responsibility, sure. But after that, he was just with Ananaru. And so, it does make sense that personalities do evolve kind of parallel. Like, there are gonna be changes, sure. And in this case, those changes are a bit more drastic because of the earlier years of Suzu. But they would still grow up to be somewhat similar, at least. I'm his little sister.
大丈夫。血のつながりは負けないもん。
She's so clearly jealous. Also, having to read out these lines is still very fucking weird. I'm bored. Summer plans? Oh my. It's after school and I'm in the club room. The gang's all here, everyone doing their own thing like usual. Man, this really is a weird club.
急にどうしたの兄さん。
Well, I was thinking about it, and like, we don't do anything an actual club would. We pretty much just lounge around, watching anime, reading manga, and playing games, etc. every day. I know it's a bit late for concern, but is this really all clubs are about? I mean, it's fun and all, but is this all there is to it?
何を言う。こうして二次元カルチャーの流行最前線を学び、今はまだつぼみである次世代の名作をいち早く嗅ぎつける嗅覚を身につける。それが我が輩たちの責務であり、義務である。
要するに遊ぶのが仕事ってことで OK？
その通り。
What is this, a preschool class? I think I know why our club is like this. Because of our president.
部活動ね。そういえばうちの部って夏休みの合宿とかしないの？
Training camp?
おお、みんなで合宿楽しそうでごじゃる。ご飯に肝試しにお風呂に
意外や定番。
差し入れ新庄園長。
We are not holding an Oda Nobunaga reenactment! You can do that if you want, but I'd like to stay out of jail, thank you.
園長はともかく合宿はいい案だと思います。エロゲ定番イベントです。夜にはもちろんエッチシーンが入るんですよね。ちらり。
But leisure clubs don't normally do camps, do they?
そうすけくん、最近スルースキル上がりましたね。ゾクゾクします。
新しい性癖の扉開いちゃってる。
兄さん、責任取らないとダメだよ。
Why? Why is that my responsibility? What is this logic? How are her sexual fetishes my responsibility in any way, shape, way, or form? Way, shape, or form?
と言っても部活で合宿するのって体育会系ぐらいじゃないのか？
でも魔法姉ちゃん、同じクラスの文芸部の子が部活で合宿するって言ってたよ。
そうなのか？
文化系でも合宿できるみたい。
そうなのか。
その通り。というわけで我が B 研も合宿をしようと思えば可能だ。
Are we gonna do one then? And everyone is looking at him with bated breaths. However, he only frowns, shaking his head.
残念ながら不可能だ。
どうして？
部費がない。具体的には全てパピシアちゃんのために魔法のカード購入費に当ててしまう。
The fuck did I just say?! My fists of fury collide with his face.
Chicken bowl!
Our next in line, Kara, throws a broken DVD at him like a ninja star.
よくもエロゲイベントフラグを！
Number 3, Kisu smacks him upside the head with a bundle of Eroge pre-order slips.
ああ、泣かした。
Suzu strikes the finishing blow, her tears piercing Prez right in the heart.
やれ。
Maho looks down at Prez's corpse in disappointment.
まあ、合宿は無理でもさ、せっかく夏なんだし、みんなでどこか行きたいよね。
そうだな。でもどこがいい？このメンツ全員が納得できる場所。
遊園地とか？いいね。観覧車とか乗りたい。私はジェットコースターに乗りたいな。
こら！曲がりなりにも B 犬の部員が何を言う。もっとオタクらしい場所にしなさい。
Shut your trap, you embezzler! How did he revive himself so quickly?
オタクらしい場所って？聖地巡礼ってあるよね。作品の舞台になった場所を回ったりするの。
That's a bit much.
はい。から、お城巡りがしたいでごじゃる。
歴オタはお黙りなさい。私のアメちゃん。
Tablerone? Why is Akane in distress? Well, Nanaru grabbed one of Akane's chocolate bars from the desk and shoved it into Kara's mouth. I think it's supposed to be Toblerone. I'm glad that all the first years seem to be getting along well.
聖地巡礼か。どの作品の聖地を巡るかで揉めそうだな。
Very true. Our hobbies all weird toward the same general things, but ask us about our favorites and you'll get different answers from everyone. Is there any one place that would please everyone?
そういえば、そろそろサマコミですね。エロゲブランドの情報サイトがサマコミ限定グッズの話題で盛り上がっています。
Kisa speaks up and puts forth a suggestion as she taps away on her phone.
サマコミって何ですか？メインは自主制作の本、同人誌の頒布ですね。アニメなどを元ネタにした二次創作やオリジナルの漫画、小説、さらに手作り雑貨系など企業を介さない個人制作の作品などが並びます。また個人だけではなく、版権を持つ企業もブースを構えて公式で限定グッズなどを販売しているため、そちらを目的とする方も多く参加されています。
You sure know a lot about this.
エロゲ原画家さんは現役で同人活動をしておられる方も多いので、
He speaks it all like it's common
ちなみ
sense.
に販売ではなく頒布と表現されているのは営利目的ではなく非営利ですよというアピールのためです。二次創作系同人はあくまで版元の黙認という形で成り立っているので、営利目的ですと公言されたら版元の印象も良くないですから、一応。へえ、そういうイベントがあるんですね。
She swallows every word of Kisa's lecture.
これで宗介くんの妹さんに将来の技師は博識で聡明な女性という印象を与えられました。
すごいとは思いますけど、博識とは違うような。
My other little sister reacts rather more negatively. Of course, Kisa's steeled heart allows her to ignore the criticism with ease.
ああ、でもいいな、サマコミ。一回行ってみたい。私も行ってみたい。好きなサークルさん出るし。
I have a bad feeling.
シナ殿、サマコミにはコスプレスペースがあると聞き及んだことはあるのでごじゃるが。ええ、ありますよ。 なんと魔法殿のコスプレを披露するにはぴったりでごじゃるな。
いや、だから私はコスプレはしないって何度も。
The entire gang is now getting excited over this new event we've still yet to fully understand. As long as otaku continue to exist, people will know of Samakomi. That much is certain. However, the venue Samakomi is held in is quite a ways out from our rural town. Setting aside whether or not we'll be able to go, though, we've definitely found something we would all enjoy going to.
だが、実際に行くにはどうすればいいんだろうな。サマコミの会場的に朝一の電車で行ったとしても、会場時間に間に合わないんじゃないか？前日に会場近くの宿に泊まるとしたら、交通費に宿泊費に、結構。
戦利品を買うためのお金もいるよね。
戦利品は別としても、どれくらいお金があればいけるのかな。
Whoops.
調べるでごじゃる。
Per Kara's suggestion, we all get out our phones and start looking.
最低限必要なのは、往復の交通費と宿泊代。
The cheapest method of getting there is by train. How many nights would we need to stay?
前日泊してイベントが終わったらすぐに帰れば一泊で済むのではないのか？
それはさすがにだるい。
移動も体力を使いますから、イベントの日も宿泊して次の日に帰りませんか
？2泊3日だね。
会場近くの宿、ここなんてどう？古いけど大部屋があるから安く済みそうだし。
Oh, sweet. Then let's tally everything together now. I put all our information into a travel site, which then calculates the cheapest option for us. I then set my phone down on the desk so everyone can see.
想像してたよりは安いが、学園生の身分ではすぐに出せる額じゃないな。
フルプライスのエロゲが数本買えますね。
これでガチャが何回回せるのだろうか。
ガチャ基準で考えると、価値観崩壊するでごじゃる。
It's just too expensive. Could ask our parents, but saying it's for a Samakomi training camp is a tough sell.
でも行きたいな、サマコミ。
そうだな。せっかくだし、みんなで行きたいな。
Kara, seeing the detection worrying the group, claps her hands together in realization.
ならば、みんなでアルバイトするでごじゃる。アルバイト？みんなでアルバイトをして、お金を稼いでサマコミに行く。きっと楽しいでごじゃるよ。
おお、ナイスアイデ
現代の実証という部がいいでごじゃる。
ア。いや、そこまでは言い過ぎ。
でも、アルバイトはいい考えだな。
Oh, by the way, something I forgot to tell you all about yesterday. My wound is closed now. After 2 whole years of having an open wound in the butt crack, it's finally closed. And it's fucking gorgeous. I can sit however I want without any complications. And, you know, I also don't have to put something in my underwear, so my fucking underwear isn't fucking bled through. I can't really say bled through it because it's not really blood, it's just wound fluid. I don't know how to fucking call it. Who cares? Anyways, yeah. Everyone begins to envision the idea. If we save up money that we earn ourselves to go on the trip, doubt any of our parents can complain. Besides, I really want to go to Samakomi too. I've only seen it on TV and the internet before. It does sound like fun, but can we find a place that'd be willing to hire all of us?
一度に10人近くを募集してるところなんてブラック感しかない。
そもそも田舎ゆえアルバイトを募集しているところなどほとんどないしな。
みんなで一緒なら楽しそうだと思ったんだけどな。
Well, what a coincidence! There's just a place. mood sinks rapidly as everyone realizes the problems.
兄さん、
Huh? That's when Suzu timidly speaks up.
うちの近くにあった海の家ってまだあるかな？昔兄さんとよく焼きそばを食べた。
Oh yeah, that place. They were open last year, so I imagine they will be this year too.
そろそろ海開きだしな。
あのお店、毎年学生さんがアルバイトしてなかった？
言われてみれば、毎年アルバイト募集の張り紙してたかも。
聞いてみるだけ聞いてみたらどうかな？
Sure. You think we can find the phone number online?
私、番号知ってますよ。
Damn, she's prepared.
なんで？
Akane immediately expresses confusion at Kisu's connection with this Kabana. I don't blame her. It's hard to imagine someone as obsessed with eroge ever going to the beach.
その昔、海で落としたエロゲを店員さんに拾っていただいたことがありまして。
I have way too many questions! How the fuck do you drop an eroge at the beach? What situation leads to someone dropping eroge at the beach?
というわけで番号はわかります。私がかけましょうか？
If you wouldn't mind.
ちなみに、拾ってくれたお姉さんをエロゲの道に引きずり込んだため、最新エロゲ事情についてオープニングトークが入るのでご留意ください。
Huh. What?
端的に言いますと、本題に入るまで2時間は見積もってください。
Okay, I'll do it.
エロゲを拾っただけで、エロゲの世界に連れ込まれるとか。
浦島太郎、びっくりでござる。
Seems Kisu's always, her, what eroge, obsessed self, no matter the time or place. Alrighty. I punched the number she gave me into my phone and hit call. Several rings, a man picks up. Hello, this is the beachside cabana, / my house. How may I help you? Hello, sorry, I was actually wondering if you were hiring part-timers at the moment. Oh, talk about a coincidence! We're actually just about to start our annual hiring. The bright and cheerful voice on the other end brings back memories. I used to hear this voice every time I went there. Have you been to our place before, Sonny? Yes, back when we were little. My sister and I always used to get fried soba there. Your sister, you say? Goodness, I thought I recognized your voice. I know Suzu's big brother by any chance. Huh? Oh, yes, Suzu's my little sister. Oh, would you look at that? I was thrown off a bit by Suzu's name suddenly coming up in the conversation, but the man's voice just grows more spirited by the second. You and your sister used to come almost every day, but one day it stopped. My wife and I always wondered if something happened to y'all. But goodness me, I'm glad to hear you're still in this town, Sonny. It's been ages. You're free today. Come on over and we can work out a schedule for you. Actually, my sister wanted to work there too. Perfect! Bring her along! And some of my friends too. Perfect! Bring him along! There'll be 7 of us in total. Perfect! Bring them all! Are you sure this is okay? He's so nonchalant about this, I'm getting bad vibes. Thereafter, the whole gang headed over to the beachside cabana. And we all left with part-time jobs. Everything went so smoothly that Maho and the others kept asking me over and over if this was really alright. But the real problem lies ahead of us. None of us can cook. It's 1 in the morning, and I'm crunching down to some chips as I watch TV. Just the usual night for me. Feeling a bit drowsy, but I can't go to bed yet. Here we go. The late night anime will be starting soon. Most modern anime are directed toward an older audience, rather than kids in early to middle teens. There's a new anime starting tonight. Girls and Panzer is the name of it, if I recall. By the way, Girls and Panzer, like Panzer is literally German for tank. So yeah. I don't know why they decided, hey, let's use the English word for girls and the German word for tank. Like, I don't know why they did that. Oh, I see. Then they did the combination of mowing down enemies with tanks. Yeah, very innovative. Just like all the other million military moor shows that have been popping up. Like Sure, the directors had some top-notch show, but I don't think most people are expecting this to be more than average. Maybe they're marketing it so fucking hard because they realize nobody's gonna care for this shit. Nobody who reviewed preview events on 5chan left a name, and that should tell you enough about it. My expert opinion, I predict no more than 2,000 Blu-ray sales. Judging new anime before episode 1, a luxury granted only to the most worthy of anime nerds. Oh, the upbeat's starting. I just feel my wind. Our school's gonna be shut down? Man's feeding me chips on autopilot. The game I was playing while I'd watched, I switched that off ages ago. So engaged in this show, my eyes are glued to the screen. I have to fumble around to find my drink. So this anime is really contrived, to put it mildly. It's about a group of girls who are in a club for driving tanks. It contains everyone's favorite modern anime trope. Men don't exist in universe trope. The girls go shopping outside of school, have tea together, yada yada. It's pretty cliche stuff. But there's something about it that I just can't put my finger on. Enter mission. Hayaku, goku ni oide. What? Only as the ending song starts playing do I realize I'm out of potato chips. Huh? I can't go to sleep after watching that! I leap out of my seat with fervor. Is there anyone out there that I can discuss this work of art with? Perfect! Nana opens my door, and the moment I see the exhilaration on her expression, I know she was thinking the same thing I was. My darling little sister smiles with the most vibrant smile imaginable. I actually tried watching Girls and Panza once. I think I got like 2 minutes into the first episode, then stopped. I should give it a chance again. You stole the words right out of my mouth! It's 2 in the morning, and I'll regret this tomorrow, but I'm just too hyped to go to bed! I fully fucking understand his sentiment. I'm about to reach fucking 2 hours of recording again. Whoops. Well, I'm having too much fun with this game. I'm having too much fun with this game. Anyways, like, I know how it feels to be too hyped to go to sleep. Or just that generally doing something that you know you'll regret in the morning. Yet you still decide, hey, let's stay up until 2 AM. Even though you have to get up at 6. And then take a train to a seminar where sleeping is the best idea. Because it'll reflect on potentially on future working on future employment chances, potentially. And you know, you could always fucking fall asleep on the train, and then you're suddenly in fucking Rosenheim. So yeah. Anyways, you know, I always had faith in this show. Tsutomu's down to do it. His past work shows it. His past work shows it.
散々こけるとか貶めてたくせにさ。まあお兄ちゃんの文句もわかるよ。いやほんと迷惑。迷惑だよ。こんな夜中にさ。花の女子学生だよ。夜更かしは便通の大敵だってのにも。
Wow, did you just bring up shitting? Not very ladylike of you.
これから毎週夜更かしか。はあ、こんなアニメ見るんじゃなかったな。いっそ出会わなければよかった。
Bullshit, you loved it, and we both know that. Our debate has grown so impassioned, we failed to notice the door open.
兄さん、こんな時間に何やってるの？
Oh, Suzu, did we wake up? I'm sorry!
うわ、声でっか。オタクってアニメの話してるときはやたら声でかいよね。
なんだか楽しそうにしてるなって。あれ？
すず！ギャルパンはいいぞ。
なんでナナルが兄さんの部屋にいるの？
Naru slumps her shoulders dejectedly after hearing Suzu ignore her.
はあ、ノリ悪い。
It's fine, Naru. We just gotta get her addicted to it too.
兄さん、一体何してたの？
そうね。これ玄人同士でしかわからないやつだもんね。 にわかには一から最初から説明してあげないと。いい？ギャルパンの良さは一言で言うとね。ギャルパンツ女子学生だからいいのよ。
Hey, don't say that! I mean, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to appeal to the masses and draw in the fans, but that's not all there is to it! I will admit, I love their school uniforms, though.
何してたの二人とも。
We will show you!
事情はわかりました。二人して深夜アニメが面白すぎて、こんな時間までお話ししていたと。
Suzu! Girl Pun is fucking amazing!
ごめん、どうリアクションしていいかわからない。もう、二人ともいくつなの？
あ、ごめん、年齢だけは明かせないわ。
We'll just have to write it. We'll just have them write it in the disclaimer.
それいらない配慮だから。あ、じゃあアニメ化の際は、過去の痛ましい教訓に従って、ナナル、22歳、閉じ、と表記しておこう。
XDD, look at this 22-year-old loser still in school, lol.
わー、テンション高い。
Boy, are we! Girl Pun is so much more than some regular old cookie cutter movie show. If you watch it, you'll understand too. They don't ride the tank much in the first episode, but it's still awesome as hell. The battle is only a few seconds long. You only get a glimpse of the tanks.
その説明だと全然楽しそうに聞こえないけど。とにかく、今日はもう寝ようよ。年頃の男女が兄弟とはいえ、こんな遅くまで二人一緒になんて。
どこの兄弟もこんな感じだって。
Is that it?
昔の兄さんはそうじゃなかったもん。私には、夜中に兄弟で遊ぶなんておかしいって言ってたくせに。
Tell me, Suzu. I do think we have a sibling.
それは。
So we can have someone to discuss the godliness of Girl Pen with!
あ、ダメだこれ。もう何言ってもそこへ行き着くやつだ。
Our Girl Pen hype hasn't died down one bit by the time we're in the club room the following day. Our sleeping schedule has, though.
久しぶりにビビッとくんアニメ来た。コスプレ衣装作りたいでごじゃる。
あの制服は確かにいいな。シンプルかつ特徴的だ。
Oh, you guys watched it?
我が輩も着てみたい。
作る。今すぐ作るでごじゃる。オープニングのせちゃおう。
I thought she was gonna make an outfit, not a tank!
それ、コスプレ？
One of the best things about being in a club full of nerds is we get to discuss the hottest things in real time. Did you guys know that Girl Pen is apparently based on a real location?
大洗ってとこみたい。結構遠いな。
よし、行くか。
出た聖地巡礼。
どうせいつもの口だけ巡礼する気力も資金もないくせに。あ、でも今回はそうでもないみたい。今電車の経路を検索してみたんだけど、
すずさん？
片道たった5時間だって。
Only?
片道たった2500円でミホリンと同じ大地に立てるんだよ。
They made her watch it, didn't they?
私たちすごくラッキーだよ。
Suzu, I love you. It's going to such a wonderful girl all in one night.
そうすけ、お前の妹は一度ハマり出すと手に負えんな。
あ、見て見て、今から電車に乗ればギリギリ今日中に作って。よーし。
容姿じゃなくて、とりあえず落ち着こう。ほら、明日も学校あるしさ。
Who needs school?
だって乗り遅れちゃうよ。一番乗りじゃないと。アニメの背景に使われた風景、誰よりも早く特定してツイッターにアップしないと。他のにわかに差をつけられないじゃない。
誰だこいつに見せたやつは。
It's been so long since the last anime hit that it's all we can talk about. But one person is missing from our passionate discussion. Always off by herself, sadly playing a fighting game. Did you watch Girl Pen Maho?
悪い見てない。
She's been playing ever since we walked in. She's repeating the same scenario over and over. It must be a certain sticky situation and she wants the master how to get out of it.
ちょっと今やり込み中で。
Okay. I don't want to be too pushy. Everyone has their own taste after all.
あのさ、もし暇なら、宗介も。
七夕やりたいでごじゃる。
おお、ギャルパン1話でやっていた七夕だな。今度部室に笹持ってくるか。
あれはいいシーンよね。全国大会優勝を目指していたのが実は自分一人じゃなかったって絵的に分かったし。
We never even celebrated this on the actual day itself. It's like how people only want to go to the beach whenever they see a swimsuit episode in their favorite anime.
もういい。
Oh, that picked her off. Just waiting for her to go off on me now. Probably feels left out. But our very intelligent club members don't pick up on that hint.
なるほどな。
なんだ。
ギャルパンどうすか。
悪いが今忙しいんだ。後で見させてもらう。
後で。
にわかというやつでごじゃるな。
Another car looked down at Maho, cackling like a pair of conspiring villains. Being a dick when you have a similar opinion, people with you is a bad habit nerds have.
ギャルパンを1話から初回から欠かさず視聴な真のファンであるこの私と途中から人気につられて見始めた真帆先輩、果たして同レベルのファンと言えるかね。
Ah, I hate these kinds of people. Like, people can become fans of something. Like, hey, maybe it fucking went under their radar. Maybe the show wasn't presented well. For example, no one fucking watched, what was it? Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai? Like, no one watched that at the beginning because, hey, it is a very intriguing psychological show that's very with themes surrounding adolescence. Like, no, everyone's like, hey, I want to see the Bunny Girl. And some people thought, nah, I don't want fan service. And then, when the first few episodes came out, and someone was like, it's not just about Bunny Girls, surprisingly, and they noticed it, they were like, hey, maybe I should watch it. But this does sound rather interesting now that someone explained it to me better. And then they become fans! That's fucking okay! Stop being assholes like that!
いやー、同レベルにされたくないな。
くしゅくしゅ。
黙れ。お前らのようにマナーのない奴がファン全体の質を下げるんだ。
Exactly. Managed to execute a marvelous chokehold on both Nanaru and Kata simultaneously. To be honest, they both deserve it.
苦しい苦しい。にわかはすぐ暴力に走る。これだからにわかは。
うちの部活はそれぞれ好きなことを勝手にやるのが信条だろ。押し売りされても困る。
まあそうですけどね。でも絶対面白いから真帆先輩も暇になったら見てください。
はいはい。
Nanaru never ceases to impress. She had Maho pissed beyond belief, yet managed to resolve the situation like it was nothing. I couldn't have done that.
ただまあ、七夕は一般行事なので参加するけど。
She finally puts down her controller and starts twirling a writing brush in her hand. Tanabata. I don't think I've taken that holiday seriously in ages.
願い事をかけたでごじゃる。見てみて。
So simple-minded, aren't you, Kara? Do they not have this custom in your home country?
初めてでごじゃる。
微笑ましいね。見せてみ。
からのお願いはね、お金が欲しいでごじゃる。それも、はした金じゃね、使っても使い切れないくらいのでかい大金を。どうせ願い事なんだから、1億なんてちまちました金額、動かせて人間数人。からは、国を、世界を動かせるほどの超を。
That's not so sweet.
それだけお金あればね、
今さら規模縮めても遅いよ。オタ可愛いアピール無理だよ。
恵まれない子供たちにコスプレを。
金そのままあげようよ。そんじゃあ次私かな。
What? We're saying these in turn?
私はね、聞きたい。
No. No, I really don't.
お前は聞かなくても分かってる。どうせ BL ネタだろ。
どうせホモネタだろ。
私はね、趣味を理解してくれる彼氏が欲しい。
That's acceptable. Like, the thing is, like, I wouldn't mind a girlfriend that was into boys' love, as long as she doesn't go around like, oh my god, that and that, oh my heart, the fucking ships. Like, as long as you can, like, keep that in control, like, you don't see me, like, constantly gushing. Like, it's okay if she likes it. Like, I don't mind that. But if she, like, goes around, oh my god, I just had the weird fan fiction where that cow and that pig were both gay guys and they were making out and that's so fucking hot. Like, everything in moderation, girl. Like, it's okay to every now and again be like, oh yeah, or in private go crazy in private. But being too open about it, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying. Anyways,
切実。はい。もういっそ、ただの男友達でもいいです。どうせ片思いで終わるからね。でもね、気になる異性が自分の趣味を受け入れてくれる瞬間は、かけがえのない喜びだから、それだけでいい。
that's heavy shit. No, we're hanging these around the club room.
あかね先輩、意外に乙女チックですな。
また。ナナルだって彼氏欲しいとかじゃないの？
いやいや、違いますって。そんな七夕のお願いに彼氏とか。
とりあえず見せてよ。
違いますって、もう。っていうか、彼氏くらい欲しければ普通に作るんで。願い事とかに頼るほど必死でもないんで。だからまあ、七夕のお願いに彼氏欲しいはないですね。あ、先輩のお願いは叶うといいですね。応援してます。かっこ笑い。
滅びろ鎖やじそっか、ナナルは可愛いから彼氏とか余裕だよね。
同様のせいで建前と本音が裏返ってるぞ。
I do understand how she feels, though. Love, relationships, and all that fun stuff, eh? To be honest, I'm satisfied now, just being able to goof around and have fun with my friends. The topic of romance, still gets me nervous. So I'm not looking for a girlfriend, I'm not. But I'm an adolescent man. Of course, I'm a weensy bit interested. Being able to share and indulge in my hobbies with a girl would be tons of fun, I imagine. If I get super lucky, I could get a girl who shares my hobbies exactly, and she tell me she loves me every day.
これが今話題の萌えアニメですか。視聴完了です。宗介くん、早速感想を言いたいのでいいですか？
Oh, you just watched it, Casey? What do you think? So she wants to show, just so she could discuss it with the little old me. This girl can be awfully cute when she wants to be.
このアニメ、かたくなにパンチラも胸チラもないんですが、質アニメぶってるつもりでしょうか？売れないっすよ。今のご時世エロがなきゃ。まあ、エロゲ化すれば派遣候補でしたね。あ、宗介くん好きです。今度デートしましょう。
You son of a bitch! Get on your knees and apologize to girlfriend this instant!
キス先輩、いつもデート誘うタイミングが最悪に近いな。
宗介くん、短冊に彼女欲しいとか書かないでもいいですよ。オタク趣味オールオーケーなシーナがここにいますので。
Excuse you! You just trashed one of my favorite anime!
彼氏が中途半端な萌えアニメにドハマりしていても、シーナは笑顔で許せます。ただ、 パンチラしない成人ぶった質アニメ未満はボロクソにこき下ろしますが。
God, that is not a moe anime, you ignorant shit! There's actual substance, I'll have you know, it's a wonderful show about determination, victory, and power of friendship, damn it! A show of this caliber can easily become a worldwide sensation! No, let me rephrase that! Goldpad is so good it could surpass even Two Piece! By the way, can we just talk about the fact that there was actually a World of Tanks crossover where they had a crossover with Girls in Panzer. That is a thing that happened.
兄さん、さすがにそれは多く売れてる漫画と比べちゃうのは。
So great it could surpass Panther x Panther! What?
それはないない、信者オーツ。
Thus the holy crusade between the believers and the heathens had begun. In the end, we decided to go with the 4-episode rule. Oh, right, resident eroge fucker, I mean Kisu. Thought up a wish yet?
質アニメ崇拝してるくせに女の子ばっかの萌えアニメ見てるやつ。じゃなかった。宗介くんとデートしたいです。
By the way, a resident eroge fucker? That might be the title. Well, I sure hope that comes true for you. But in all honesty, wouldn't you just be satisfied playing eroge for the rest of your life?
いやー、欲求不満ですので、男不在の女の子動物園でも抜けちゃう精神異常者とは違いますので。
Why are they ripping on each other so hard right now? Should be a good thing. Damn it, a cute girl's in love with me.
キス先輩ストップだ。さすがにそれは強引すぎる。宗介が困ってるだろ。
ほうほう、また幼馴染の口出しですか。とっくに切れているというのに。
もともと繋がってない。っていうか、私を宗介の元カノみたいに言うのはやめろって言ってるだろ。
でも宗介くんへの誘いを妨害してるようにも見れます。気があるのでは？
もういい。好きにしろ。
わーい、好きにします。
Stop making things more awkward for me. Oh, I'm getting a headache. Mao is just done with us. She probably doesn't want any more misunderstandings about our relationships to arise. In the end, I spent so much time dealing with Kisu's shenanigans that I didn't get to write a wish of my own. At this point, it really does kind of feel like he is misunderstanding why she gets so awkward with that. Because I feel like she feels guilty about rejecting him, but now that she likes him, she kind of thinks that I don't really deserve it, because when he did like me, I kind of shot him down. So it would feel wrong to go for that now. That's what it feels like, basically. And he's just understanding, like, oh my god, she's really uncomfortable with that. She really doesn't want anyone to think we have anything going on. It's now evening, and I'm back at home. The sweet smell of Nanaru's shampoo drifts from her hair as she's just gotten out of the bath. She slams her fist on the table and screams out.
ナナル、落ち着いて。
おお、娘の反抗期だ。
ああ、もうイラつくイラつく。世界なんて滅びてしまえ。
Why might Nanaru be so angry that she's shouting and cursing the world? Well, at the top of this month's NTV Singles Chart is the worldwide sensation KGB.
なんで1位がアイドラのキャラソンじゃないのよ。
What the fuck? Why? I don't know what the fuck they mean by KGB. I mean, I know that KGB is like a Russian secret service, basically. But what the fuck would they mean by that? The only thing. Whoops. Hello? Hello? Help! Do I have to close this first? Does it work now? Okay, it does work now. It's literally the most pointless thing in the world to be flipping out over.
っておかしいじゃん。アイドラのが売り上げ高かったのに、なんで音楽番組ってアニソンってだけで邪険にするわけ？これがマスメディアか、報道の限界か。
Like, the first thing I thought that it could be was maybe like that weird ass BTS shit I see everywhere. Like, seriously. Anyways, it's just different markets, calm down.
父さんもそう思うぞ。ナナルの言う通りだよ。
You don't have to force yourself to take her side. It's more than obvious you have no clue what she's talking about.
わかった。お母さんテレビ局に抗議してみる。もしもし、お宅の番組内
Don't do that! Thanks to all this hullabaloo. Hullabaloo? Hullabaloo? I don't fucking know. I haven't been able to get my thoughts in order. During my bath earlier, I couldn't stop thinking about what Maho said during club. Stop talking about me like I'm Sosuke's ex. Yeah, I'm letting myself feel like crap over a whole bunch of nothing. I blabber on and on about how much I hate romantic stuff. Now this. It is a pretty harsh thing to hear from a girl I used to like, though.
なに？振られたから落ち込んでんの？
I was not rejected, and now I'm not sad.
キス先輩に関係疑われた時、めっちゃ真帆先輩に否定されまくってたもんね。ウケる。あとほら、帰り際もさ、真帆先輩がゲーセン寄るの、お兄ちゃんが付き合うって言った時もさ、
Buzz off and get back to raging at the TV.
なんかへこんでるお兄ちゃん見てたら元気出てきた。
Shut up.
恋愛のことならいつでも私に相談してよ。
Where is she getting this confidence from? I don't know, it's just like... Maho used to be a lot more easygoing. Like, she'd never have any problem getting the other to try out our favorites. We'd never have any problem getting the other to try out our favorite stuff. But I feel like there's serious distance between us. I've only got myself to blame for that, though.
あ、ごめん、テレビ聞こえないから終わってからでいい？
I had to go watch some anime, then head to bed. Get up to leave, and right when I do... Ah! Shit! That scared the crap out of me!
お、メールだ。なんだろう。
That was your ringtone?!
いいでしょう。これ、実際に死んだ人のリアル断末魔なんだって。
There's something wrong with you. She stares at the screen for a second, then her eyes widen.
真帆先輩が、補導されたって。
This is a problem. The three of us sprint to Maho's house. We're going as fast as our legs will move.
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、早すぎ！
No way, you're kidding me! It's all because I didn't notice something you should have, isn't it? We always used to tell each other everything in the past. If only we hadn't. I need to speak to Maho ASAP! I don't care what it is, I just need to know.
兄さん、
Gotta understand what's going on with her. Smashed the buzzer on Mao's front door upon arrival. She walks out, teary-eyed, looking like she'd got an earful from her parents.
ゲーセンに長いすぎて遅くなりすぎたというか。
Is this a joke?
ほら、格ゲー熱中するとアドレナリン。まあここだけの話。本当は時間過ぎてるの気づいてたんだけど。あ、疲れてるなら水飲むか？
いらないんで。
ごめんなさい。でな、気づいてたけど、負けてイライラしててさ。だってテンション上がるときあるよな。こうアドレナリンが。
We've heard enough.
はい。それでこういきなり警察の人に声かけられたから、こう逃げちゃったり。たまにあるよな。
No, they don't.
そんな理由なんだ。超ウケる。
This is not funny, you.
だってさっきまでお兄ちゃんったら、真帆と今すぐ話がしたい。
Stop it!
真帆のこと、分かっている。
Stop!
お前ははず。
Shut up! I was seriously worried about you!
すみません。ご心配おかけしました。実は、もうすぐ格ゲー大会があるんだ。 それでつい遅くまでゲーセンで修行して。
Despite getting picked up by the police and told off by her parents, it seems like it didn't become too big a deal. Did the thought never occur to you that, like, maybe I could practice with you?
だって宗介は萌えアニメにハマってて、なんか誘いづらくて。
Call it a moe anime one more time, I swear to God. Like, you know Eva, right? You wouldn't call that a moe show, would you?
エヴァーと比較しちゃうの？あの国民的大ヒットのやつと？
Fine, whatever. Take the girls in the Studio Ghibli films then. They're cute. But you wouldn't say they're moe, would you? Same idea.
ズブリと同格なんだ。あの世界的に有名なやつ。
みんなが新作アニメにハマっている最中に、私だけ格ゲー推しするの。
You were way overthinking this.
だって、今、そういうのやったらなんか、また、キス先輩から元カノ、彼女の甘えみたいとか言われそうじゃないか。
ねえ、魔法お姉ちゃんってさ、言わない方がいい。これはじっくり育てた方が面白くなるやつだから。
There's really nothing between us. But the way she denies it so strongly. Well, it's making everyone think otherwise.
先輩って意識しすぎて逆に怪しいよね。
Just can't deal with this shit.
まあ、とにかく反省してよ。
She suddenly decides to bring the conversation to a close.
大丈夫だから。な。はい。
あのさ、早く話を終わらせようとしてる？
そんなことはないぞ。ほら、もう遅いし。なあ、送っていこうか。
早く帰らせようとしてる？
ゲボ。
それ、ギクってやろうとしたの？今。演技プラン間違ってるよ。
She's waving her hands around in the air like she's operating a joystick and mashing
ま
buttons.
さか、早くゲームしたいの？
10本！だからそのリアクションおかしくない？ギクでいいじゃん。
まさか魔法お姉ちゃん、まだゲームやり足りないんじゃ。
You said you learned your lesson. Seriously?
違うぞ。別にそんな、私だって単純に、お前たちの顔が見たくないだけだ。
Well, fuck you too then. At least try and hide your thoughts, sheesh. Your addiction has complete control of you.
じゃあ、ゲーム持ってってもいい？本当にゲームのやりすぎで反省してるんなら、謹慎しないとね。
私一度やってみたかったんだ。ゲーセンみたいなスティックのやつだよね。やろう。ドラ
You're the robber here.
だって、それとこれとは話が違うから。
Please.
私の反省は、あくまでゲーセンに遅くまでいてはいけないという反省であってだな。別に、家でゲームしちゃいけないというわけではない。
見苦しい。
そもそもこのゲームは私が買ったものであって、私の所有権で、お母さんでもない他人に侵害されたくないというか。
Continue with the pitiful excuses, which we of course ignore. Now how she is, her enthusiasm for games can get so severe she seems like she's defective as a human being. After school, the day following, Maho said, pitiful run-in with the police.
あれ、もうみんな揃ってたのか。
We all turned to look at her.
あ、お勤めご苦労様です。
出所おめでとう。
そうすけ、お前が変な噂を。
Hey, they were worried.
カンパー、詰めるでごじゃる。出所祝いに。くらー、風にちゃうわ。札や、札。
Okay, now we have a title. Now we have a title. Indeedy.
やめてくれ。
Like, how was it written? Deez, Dolla, Billz. Open the text document. Deez, Dolla, Billz. Of course, I'm not gonna put the bitches in there because, you know, not a good idea. Anyways,
さて、みんな集まったな。では始めようか。
press starts by popping a cracker he's been hiding.
なるたき出所おめでとう記念チキチキゲーム大会だよ第2弾。
イエーイ
しょって言わないで。
Well, you kinda had to sit out of your conversation yesterday, so we feel bad.
ついアニメの
Out of
話
hour.
が楽しくて。ごめん。
みんな、
だからね、今日は魔法お姉ちゃんのしたいこともみんなでやろうって話してたの。格ゲー大会なんだよ。
いや、ちょっと待ってくれ。さすがにそこまで気を使われると困る。だってこの部活は、それぞれ好きなことしようって活動スタンスだろ。私も押し付けたくないから昨日は。
飛行に走ってしまったんですね。
飛行って言わないで。
確かに。だがな、鳴滝。いや、囚人番号49番。
番号で呼ぶな。
良き友人同士、たまには趣味を熱苦しく進め合ってもいいんじゃないかと思うぞ。
みんな。
そう、そのメッセージはこのゲーム大会のルールにも込められているのだ。この格ゲー大会の勝利者はある権利を得られる。それは自分の趣味を部員たちに熱苦しく強制できる王の権利。
Just so you know, we're gonna watch Go, and if I win.
では、私が勝ったらそうですね。女子に人気のゲーム、動物の森美術館を進めましょうか。
Is that Animal Crossing?
なんで今更女子力アピールなんですか？私が勝ったら BL 進めるから。あかね先輩ったらまたそれ？
お前は冗談きついぞ。
いや、ガチでね。
え？
She must not win. The outpouring of kindness that has moved Maho to tears.
みんな、ありがとう。
友達なんだからさ、もっと暑苦しく行こうよ。だからもう、不良みたいにグレる必要なんて。こら！言葉は選ぼうよ。敏感な年頃なんだから、真帆先輩は。
ん？
すぐ切れたらどうすんの？
いや、みんな、あまり気を使われても困るんだが。
Hey, it's no big deal. That's what friends are for, yeah? We just feel sorry for you.
おい、宗介？
一人で寂しかったんだよね。何かにぶつけずにはいられなかったんだよね。
待て、すず。
もう大丈夫。一人じゃないよ。一緒だから。
僕たち。
私たち。
We're all in this together.
仲間だから。
そこまで同情されるようなことしてないだろ。
自分に負けないで。
哀れみの目で見るのはやめろ。
いた！
いや、ちょっと触れただけでそんな。
大丈夫か？あいつ警官に逆らうだけあって腕力に自信ありそうだからな。
私、力になれるかな？元の優しい魔法お姉ちゃんに戻ってくれるかな？
そう。
じゃないだろ。もう嫌。こんな扱いされるくらいなら素直にアニメ見とけばよかった。
But that was amazing. Anyways,
少なくするぞ。
that reminds me, I don't actually have to bookmark any of the choices because you can actually skip to the choices in this game. Unlike, you know, in Alcana, where I had to skip through all that, which cost me to lose 5 hours of content from Misaki's round because I had to skip through that shit that took several minutes. Minutes that I could have spent getting to the point in time where I got to Asuka's route, and it didn't, which I'm still slightly mad about. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I don't fucking care what you do, because it would be very nice of you to subscribe though, because apparently like over 80% of people watching my videos aren't subscribed, and I want to earn money with this at some point, like at least a fucking like a euro or something. Like, some financial aid would be nice in my life, you know? I'm still unemployed. I got no job. No apprenticeship. I got a fuck at the moment if it wasn't by my parents. I'm just kind of a parasite here. So yeah, if you're feeling gracious, just subscribe or something because I need a few of those in order to earn money with this. And I would appreciate that. Would also enable me to possibly play more games. That would require me to actually, you know, earn enough to earn a living from this for that to actually work. Because as things stand right now, I kind of have to focus on my life. If I was to make a living with this, I could potentially play more games at once. But you know, I don't fucking care. I'm just having fun with this. That is actually gonna be kind of interesting how I'm gonna manage to do all this once I actually have a job. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this and see you next time. Bye.